back for round 2 with Ad Nauseam again. So we're gonna mulligan. This hand's kind of a stinker, and then we will keep this hand. So we definitely want the land, but we would ideally like something that comes into play untapped so that we can cast this on turn 2 with yeah, we're gonna go ahead and keep this. Because the problem here is that I can't cast a Serum Visions or Sleight of Hand on turn 1 if I play this, and I can't cast this on turn 2 if I play if I don't draw another land. I think we're actually gonna bottom this. Alright, so it's not a particularly great draw. So we're going to go ahead and cast Serum Visions. So, minor things. This is one of the reasons why this deck plays City of Brass instead of Mana Confluence, is because you can respond to the City of Brass activation, the City of Brass damage, to then go off from there if this is the last land that you need to tap for mana. Whereas Manamorph, the other one, is like part of the cost. Alright, so we're playing against some green deck. So we're gonna put the bloom on top and keep the land. So I think next turn we're going to probably play. It's either play the Prism and use one of the counters for Sleight of Hand, or just play the Prism past turn. Kind of depends on how much pressure he puts on us here. Be right back. I'm gonna grab my drink. Alright, so we're playing against Asban combo. So let's see what we draw. Alright, we knew what we were drawing. So I think here we are going to go ahead and play the Seacomb Crows, play the Pentad Prism for 2, and then use a counter to Sleight of Hand. Next one, 5 mana. Yeah, we're gonna go ahead and do that. Alright, so there's the Angel's Grace, and a Pact Negation. So we're gonna take the Angel's Grace. Is what's it called? Respecting the Condemn possibility. So I'm gonna play the temple. Definitely don't want another Toxic Shore. And then we're gonna play this. So he's gonna Quarter Kong, that's why he didn't attack. That makes sense. Alright, so we're gonna really hope that he doesn't have the kitchen things here. If he has a kitchen things, then we lose. So we can't actually do enough damage to him. So he's gonna collect the company and hope to hit it. Alright, fingers crossed. Oh, never mind. He just has it. I don't think there's anything we can do about it. Nope, I don't think so. That's unfortunate, because I lost my own mistake there. Or I guess I wouldn't have had enough mana to cast both anyways. Just gonna make sure he does everything right once. Actually, we're not, because we can still win via Lab Maniac. Yeah, so we'll see how long our opponent does this for. Kind of curious. So let me make sure I actually have that mana. So 5 to cast. So right now we have enough mana to cast Angel's Grace plus Ad Nauseam. And then we have 1 additional mana. So we have a total of 7 mana right now. So we should have exactly enough mana to be able to kill him. Yeah, so let's see if our opponent gets it. I'll let him know that I don't plan on killing him through damage. Yeah, so even just damage-wise, the most this deck can do is this many. Yeah, so assuming I'm doing my math right, which I believe I am, on my turn I'm going to Angel's Grace into Ad Nauseam, draw my deck, then filter mana through Pentad Prism, and Simian Spirit Guide to cast Lab Maniac, and then cast a cantrip and win the game. Yeah, so he must really like that card that's on top. So I'm not going to play land until I actually go off here. Alright, so I'm just drawing my entire deck here. So I get to 0 cards in deck. Not repeat. Alright, so now, like I said, we're going to cast this guy first. And then, like I said, we're gonna cast the Pentad Prism using the other Simian Spirit Guides somewhere. Did that wrong. It doesn't matter. And then we're going to draw a card. Alright. And that's how you beat Infinite Life. So we're going to bring in Drown into Sorrow and Slaughterpack, and Esper Charm. Yeah, so this deck is kind of hard to board with because there is very few slots as far as what to play with. So I'm going to take out a 1 life and one spoils and because the reason I'm bringing this in is because of the same card that I always hate, Eidolon or Rhetoric. We're going to be bad in run 61. Because you know what I am, bad. Alright, so we'll keep this hand. Mulligan. Mulligan again. So we're going to lead off with Darkslick Shores and the Serum Visions, and then depending if we draw another land, we might play a Pentad Prism the next turn. And we don't really want either of these cards right now. Pact is good because it stops kind of anything, obviously. But, at this point, it's not what we're looking for. Yeah, so like I said, depending on what he does, A, and B, what we want to do next turn, and the kitchen finks. So we do sleight of hand, and so we have a couple different lines here. We can either Serum Visions and sleight of hand playing the Darkslick Shores, or we can Pentad Prism. I think at this point we're just trying to find one of the other combo pieces, so we're going to just play Serum Visions to start off with, and then either sleight of hand again or play a tap land. We don't really want either of these. Yeah, I don't want either of these. Alright, so there's a 1 life, that's good. And so we'll keep this. So you could have Quarter Calling here, which should... No, you couldn't Court into 3-drop yet. But you could also just have the combo here, which it looks like he might. Oh. He does have the combo here. Yeah. So I'm just going to use this minute to think for how I want to sideboard. So I could see wanting the Echoing Truths, or definitely want the Slaughter Pact. Sage doesn't really matter. Yeah, so we're probably going to stick with pretty much how we boarded. Yeah, and we're just going to concede here because at this point we don't have any way to actually kill him. Oh, actually, I think I still have one more turn since he can't kill us this turn. Yeah, so if we draw and untap land, then we will play Phyrexian Unlife, pass turn back to him. So that buys us a turn, and then so what I imagine happened is that he scryed until he put Murderous Redcap on top. Yeah, so we're gonna temple and see what we scry for. So as soon as I don't have the white to cast this. So we're just gonna make them kill us here. Yeah, so I definitely like having a Lab Maniac still in the deck because of the fact that it lets us win through infinite life. Mostly we just need to be able to go out faster. So I'm just looking at my sideboard again. Alright, we're going to go ahead and just concede. So I'm bringing in more pack indications. Bring out the Esther Charm. So I'm just trying to think of what I want to port out here. Hmm. It's definitely a hand. So we're going to mulligan this. Sand isn't much better, but we're going to keep. Don't want that. Because this is actually bad, because if he duresses me or whatnot, then I can't actually cast that again. Really like to draw land here. Land or draw small. We're gonna top. I think that might have been wrong. I probably should have calmed down. So right now we still have to hit a white source in order to actually play the Angel's Grace. So here he probably should take the Angel's Grace, since we have double ad nauseam. So we might just get comboed out next turn anyways. Looks like that's collected company here. Or he might have a way to deal with this. We're basically just going to take Temple here and cross our fingers that we don't get killed and this doesn't get blown up. And we'll keep this on top. So assuming everything goes as according to plan, we can kill him either way with Laboratory Maniac or Lightning Storm next turn. But like I said, he's playing collected company, so spin the wheel. And we're not dead yet, but probably still dead. Probably have. Depending on what happens, we can always use this on him and pray that he doesn't have a land. But we're pretty not great shape anyways. So that's what we're going to do, just so we can live turn. No land, one time. Yes, this card does something other than just kill you. Yeah! So we bought ourselves a turn or two. Although he could just have another one. Yep, should have killed this. It's unfortunate. But either way, same thing as before. I'm actually terrible. Because we should just let it resolve, and same thing as game 1, where infinite life doesn't matter. Alright, so that was a punt, but whatever. So, that's unfortunate, but that's part of the learning process for this deck. Yeah, that was a really bad mistake. Try to get too cute. Yeah, I'm gonna go fine next turn. Sucks. Yeah, so in order to survive our draw, we need to A, not have him just kill us next turn, and then B, draw exactly Spoils of the Vault after that. including having to survive. Yeah, that was absolutely terrible. So you guys know, collective company or quarter column. Oh well, so that's my mistake, but we should have won that game.